All right. New update day, season 4. All right, I've been able to run through the majority of the new operation. I lowered the music a little bit. Yeah, I was able to run through the majority of the operation already. I am on step 9. All I have to do is complete the quad core activity in the firing range, do the possessed convoy, and that should allow me to access the brand new glitch. I'll be going in blind again. I haven't watched any videos or gotten any intel on it. So I'll be going in with my better operator. I got 50-50. She's got a so-call, which should be pretty much meta at this point with the ion going down. She's manning the pistols, 1911s though, which I don't know. I'm not going to start with that. I don't think that's going to be that worthwhile, being that they won't have grenade bullets. Faulkner has the VST, which isn't bad. But his backup is the VS Recon. The explosive. I don't know. But Razor has the Warden 308 pistols with explosives, and then he's got a kill switch, which used to have sharpshooter. Looks like it's just got shrapnel. I bet it still has sharpshooter. It's just not showing here. I might trade this in if I can find something better, but these Wardens are pretty nasty. I'm pretty confident that it will get me through anything I want to go through. He's got Bulldozer, Daredevil, Berserker, which is my favorite combo. Shattered Shield, Phoenix Burst. So, I mean, he's ready to go. I have been playing around with the Prestige. I prestiged Grim. She's already 63. Got a couple exotic skills, 1 Nightmare. So she's on her way. I saw something on Reddit about the Mirage having a an explosive underbarrel launcher or whatever. It's actually not bad. I don't know if it'll be meta, but I like it. It's fun. So I've been kind of using that. This is the second time now that I've been using Grim, probably 4 or 5 games, that the attachments have disappeared. So I'll have to rebuild this. I'm not going to use it right away, but while I notice that, let me go ahead and rebuild. Not sure what I was using here. Probably this one. This is the launcher. It basically makes it a 2-round burst explosives, which is cool. So it's the Prestige attachment. We'll use that. Big mag, obviously. Rear grip. I like this one. Stock, I always want the ADS movement speed. This one. And then here, do the ADS for the fire speed laser. Don't really need a fire mod. Camo. Lately I've been using the weekly camo from last season. Got a trippy kaleidoscope effect. Looks nice in game. All right. So we're going to jump in with Razor. Let me make sure everything is here. Ahaha. Imagine that. Got to redo the attachments. All right, what is it? A barrel? All right, here's the revolver conversion. You want the Wardens. I think the stock is the Akimbo. There we go. Okay. Laser, I will take the hipfire spread. Rear grip. Script to fire. Magazine. We don't use that one. Barrel, I'll wait. I'll use the muzzle brake on this one. Fire mod, same thing. Do I use a rapid fire? You know what? This fire's quick enough, and there's not a lot of bullets, so I don't think you really need that. That destroys your recoil. Use a recoil mod. So therefore, with the barrel, ooh, the damage barrel doesn't seem to do anything. Short barrel doesn't do nothing. None of the barrels do anything. Jesus. Oh, these are all locked. Okay, my bad. All right, so we can do a damage barrel. Or recoil fire rate. Lowers your range. I don't want to lower my range. It's bad enough already. I could increase the range out to 13 meters. Or get a little bit better damage. Honestly, the damage doesn't do a whole lot. And it hurts recoil. Let's just do the range. Range and recoil control. We'll take that. So that leaves me with an optic. This is one of those where you get recoil stabilization. Recoil gun kick. And you then give me measurable difference, 50%. 50%. Pretty much any of these. I think the Greaves is the one that somebody said was bugged in a good way. I don't know if it still is, but whatever. We'll use that one. All right. Get a camo on this bad boy. And we'll go to town. So yeah, maybe look for a better secondary. Maybe we can find a hyper search. That would be nice. But otherwise, he is good to go. Myself some double XP. Hey guys, all right. Steve, have I used the Ion since nerf? I have not. Just looking at the damage values, it's probably still like feasible, like viable. Sorry, I almost said feasible. It's probably still viable. It's just not going to be like the absolute #1 best gun in the world. I do plan on looking at it just to see how bad it got nerfed, but no, I haven't tried it yet. Any progress on the new meta? No, I haven't really played around much. Unfortunately, I still had to work today, so I didn't get to play that much since the update. I did get a few games done. I'm pretty much at the end of the operation. The only gun I've used so far is the Mirage. I was just mentioning earlier that somebody posted on Reddit that it has a unique underbarrel with explosive rounds, and they actually do some pretty decent damage. So I tried it just for the heck of it. It was fun. I don't know if it'll be like a meta contender, but it was fun to use at least. So nice little option there. I think one of the guns I'm using right here, the Wardens, I think those are going to be one of the better new guns. In my opinion, in Season 3, the #1 gun obviously was the Ion. #2 was the SoCal LMG, or the Hyper Surge. And #3 were the Warden pistols. Now, the Warden pistols are very good up-close boss killer. And the Hyper Surge is great with, or the SoCal is great with Sharpshooter for distance. So, I mean, pairing those two together, in my opinion, is probably going to be the new meta. The only thing that would possibly take over from that would be one of the new snipers, because they were just given 33% damage boost. So pair that with like explosive rounds or something, maybe the new Strider 300. That could possibly be the meta. I'll have to play around with that just to see.
Near in the quarantine command center. Stop the toxins from getting out. There's a guild shipping container nearby. Get to it before they do. Guild robot, CAO.
But these guns are pretty ridiculous. They don't just look ridiculous, they are. The problem with these guns is you constantly have to reload. As you can see, they don't have a lot of ammo, 16 rounds in each, and you burn through it quickly.
Got a checkpoint nearby. Eliminate all enemies.
Right, so I need, for the operation, I need to do a quad core around here somewhere. And I've yet to see it spawn. So I don't know if I have to clear out the area, and then it'll show up. I don't know. Kind of at a loss. I'm getting shot. Can't see anything with the smoke.
Enemies cleared. That was a good hit to reduce the guild's reach.
Being the fresh guild supply drop.
Yeah, you know what though? The Ion can get nerfed significantly and still be a decent gun. That's how far ahead it was before. I honestly don't know, but I'm betting it's still usable. Yeah, you're right. Pair it with gunners, the reload won't be as bad. Definitely. But yeah, I wonder if that counts.
Assault that objective.
We'll go do this one. It says in firing range. I don't know if this is close enough to be considered firing range. But I don't think I've ever seen a quad car over here, so maybe this is the one they're talking about.
You're near a guild checkpoint. Clear it and loosen the guild's control on the area.
Yep, it still says firing range. Okay, this is the one.
Vitals aren't looking great. Hold on to your
Good,
fire.
good. If you see some of the numbers popping up, I mean, you're getting 14k crits. That is not bad. It does that much damage on a boss, too. So. Got some slow sprint to fire, though. I don't know. Maybe I didn't build it right.
Something big is headed your way.
Like, after my reload, I hold down the trigger, and it takes a second before it actually fires. That's enough. took care of that amalgam pretty good. Just had to reload once. Alright. Step 9 is done. Alright, the kill switch isn't bad, it's just got some nasty recoil. If I try to, like, watch me shoot this tree, it climbs hard, so if you're using it for, like, a long distance, it's not that friendly. Alright, so now I gotta... Oh, here it is, down here. I gotta do this. Possess convoy. And I'll be ready to head over to the glitch. Not exactly sure what I need to do. Just blow up the cars. One down.
Cluster going out.
Oh, was this that bear? That was in the, oh yeah. I don't play zombies, so I don't know anything about it. I just know it's from the zombie universe. He is pretty tanky, though. I don't have any kill streaks or nothing, so... Anybody got any tips? Where's his weak point? Get up. Yeah, these wardens are great. I like them. I've got to figure out how to kill this bear. I obviously want to stay away from that fireball, I guess, right? I am not doing a lot of damage yet.
Lobbing cluster grenade.
This guy's got some HP, holy. There's got to be a trick to this.
Lobbing cluster grenade.
Getting a lot of weapon XP. I wonder if just explosive rounds just aren't very effective on them. Didn't seem like the AK was doing much either. Puts up some big numbers. You can get. It's like it's got a weak spot on his shoulder or his belly, something. Do 14,000 damage whenever I hit it. Nice, I get some health here. Get rid of this guy. That's helping. Alright, anything good?
Knew you could do it,
A
Soldier.
reboot.
We've created a map of the guild's
I will take
command
that.
array. Now it's time to bring the fight to those nodes. Start taking
Hey,
them
my
down.
man, thank you for the help.
There's a glitch nearby that will create an access point for us. Link up and purge the glitch.
Alright, Command Killer. That's the one. We are ready to go. Man, the reboot doesn't have grenades on it. Did I already miss the... I did. Alright, well. I'm gonna try it anyway. The bear is tanky as fuck. Yes, it is. I eventually would have won, but that was gonna take me a long time if that other guy didn't show up. Alright, so where is this? Middle of Hightown?
Got a checkpoint nearby. Eliminate all enemies and weaken the guild's foothold.
The trick is more people helping, yeah. Absolutely. I'm not sure if it was just the fact that the other guy showed up, but it seemed like when I got rid of the ads, he took more damage. Unless they were just like shielding the damage, you know, like I was hitting the ads instead of hitting the bear. I don't know. But he certainly went down a lot faster once I got rid of all the extra zombies.
The glitch exposing the command node is close. Good luck in there.
I need some ammo, huh?
There's a command center nearby leaking toxin everywhere. Shut it down.
This says chain lightning on it right now. This is actually one of those special...
They got me.
More of a backup than anything. Ah, I missed it.
Watch out. Pressing fire. Next one's moving. Let's move.
Where the Guardian skill track is, mid-season. It's going to be in the Season 4 Reloaded, so we won't have that just yet. Yeah, we don't have it yet. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. If shit hits the fan, you just hit the Alt F4, right? But we're going to be fine.
Danger. Corrupted data sectors detected. Prepare yourself.
Am I just waiting? Okay.
Objective. Remain inside safe zone.
Kind of wandering around, see. Doesn't seem like there's much to it. I suppose you can do like a big circle around the thing. Line him up for a bottleneck and lay into him. I'm assuming we gotta fight this guy afterwards. The first part doesn't seem all that difficult, it's just clearing the waves. Your HVT is a haunt. Use a barrel, watch this. You'd have to time the explosion, but he doesn't look all that hard either. Do it again.
Eliminate severe corruption.
That's annoying.
Cluster through.
I got that reload bug. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's what it is. Come on, chain lightning, do your thing. Yeah, something changed with the sprintifier on these. It's pretty delayed. It was not delayed like that before.
Lobbing cluster grenade.
Still hits strong. The Novaline, I have not tried yet. Jesus, another one? Yeah, you definitely need to bring like the wardens or some kind of strong sniper that's going to do some chunk damage, because this is not the kind of fight where you just whittle them down eventually with any old gun. And if that's just the first boss, I mean, I imagine the others are going to be similar.
Corrupted data sectors detected. Prepare yourself.
Shadow is really good if you get Eagle Eye Track and Sharpshooter, throw the underbarrel shoddy on it.
Objective: remain inside safe zone.
What am I doing? Oh, I'm just killing enemies. Okay. Oh, and they're trying to damage this. I gotcha. You know what would probably be good on this level is the dual-wield VSTs. Those just, they got so much ammo. These I feel like I waste a lot of ammo because like if I miss a shot or, you know, if it's overkill. Whereas the VSTs, you just stop shooting when they die, you know? I guess I gotta kill 72 enemies. Is that counter on the right? Left? Need some ammo. You just gotta kill them before they destroy these things. I guess in that case, I don't really need to kill the Mangler. I just have to kill 72 enemies to go after the easiest ones. should be done. Bird cleared. I haven't used the ion yet. A couple people have said so far in chat that it's a big nerf, but it seems like it's still viable. You can still use it. It's just more on par with the other guns rather than being, you know, 10 times as nice. Alright. Oscar stuns now. Keep forgetting I traded the AK for the reboot. I keep wanting to see what the AK with sharpshooter does, but I don't have it. Come on. Almost done. Alright, so far not too bad.
Objective complete. Severe corruption eliminated.
If you guys don't know, the Link Forger, they boarded up the tower in the church, so you can't sit up there and kill the disciple boss anymore. So that's a pain in the ass now.
Data sectors detected. Prepare yourself.
I won't be using the Link Forger as my farming glitch fracture anymore. It'll either be virus injection or maybe this one if this last boss isn't too crazy.
Objective. Secure the zones. Be advised. Zone available.
What are these boxes though? Oh. What the hell? Mannequins? Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Okay. Alright, one down. We gotta do 3 of those. Guess it doesn't matter which 3 I do. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the only thing I'm not liking about these is the delay before I can shoot. Other than that, the damage is good. The reload is annoying, but I mean, it's a trade-off, right? But that delay... that's kind of bad. I don't like that. I at least want to be able to shoot when I'm ready to shoot, you know? Shattered shield save there.
Be advised. Zone available.
I can do one outdoors. Let me do this one. Jesus. This glitch is like a gold mine for weapon XP. That right there is why I use Shattered Shield. Save your ass just standing there being reckless. %, 63, 65. More time in the zone here. There we go.
Objective complete. All zones secured.
Yeah, I used to hold the fire setting just because your trigger finger gets tired after a while. And honestly, like I'm spamming the trigger, it's no better than just holding it down. So it's worthwhile on these. On the reboot, that's holding the trigger down. But if you spam the trigger, you can go a lot faster. Oh great, another bear. Hopefully this guy's not as tanky. beehives. Where are they? Oh, inside. Do I want to go down here? Probably not. Need some ammo. There we go. Some kind of a DOT he puts on you. It must be that fireball. Like I slowly lose health. Alright, so I just got some critical hits there, so I broke some kind of armor. Or I'm just getting lucky, I don't know. This guy is tanky and fast, holy crap. Gotta learn this map. Whoa, 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 that's not good.
Buster through.
Severe
Alright.
corruption eliminated. Severe corruption eliminated. All corrupted sectors purged.
That's not bad. I'm sure if I play it a couple more times, I'll figure out.
You didn't disappoint.
There's got to
soldier.
be like some trick
Taking down the
to
command node
damaging the
fights
bear.
not over yet.
Takes a long
Karma was
time,
able
but
to identify a central command node. It protects the entire guild C-Link network. The more command nodes you take down, the closer we get to finding it. Get back out there and take down more nodes by purging those glitches.
to be honest, I never really felt in danger doing that one. So I think this would be the new like farming glitch. Honestly, this one or the virus injection, you could do either one. I still feel like the Rhino escort and this one, the Rhino escort is probably the most dangerous of all of them. So I would probably just farm this one. It's just a little time consuming, but very little risk of death. Gonna try the new guns. Yeah, definitely. I'll be trying all the new ones. Want to see We can find something that is strong. 50% damage increase on the Nova line. Yeah, I mean, it needed it though. It was pretty weak to begin with, so that might just bring it kind of up to where, you know, it's on par. Yeah. One of the Dark Ops is completing the glitch without the beehives surviving more than 20 seconds. Oh, okay. We'll focus those next time. Jay Hasty, how you doing, man? We just ran through the new glitch fracture for the first time. Wasn't too bad. The bosses are tanky. They have a lot of HP. They don't seem to be that dangerous. I didn't notice any, like, one-hit kill abilities, so pretty much just get in there. As long as you've got a good, strong weapon, you'll be able to take them down without a problem. Favorite gun so far? I just ran through with the Warden pistols. They were okay. I don't know if something changed, but it felt like they had a very slow, like, sprint to fire. After you reload or as you're running around, you pull the trigger, you get like a half-second delay. It was pretty long. I don't remember them having that before. They still hit hard as hell, but yeah, I didn't really like that. I want to try out the SoCal Hyper Surge, see how that does now. But yeah, I unlocked this one here, the KRS 762. Since it's a marksman rifle, I don't know. I mean, it's worth trying it, but I don't know. None of the marksmen's ever seemed all that good, so we'll have to see. Page 6, you can get the CBRS, Cerberus, I guess. Submachine gun. Again, since it's a submachine gun, I don't know. We'll have to see what the damage is like. But other than that, yeah, we're just kind of plowing through. I have not tried the Ion at all yet. Alright, so we ran through with Razor. Man, this is painful since I just got the reboot, but I'm probably going to prestige him. I'll wait. I'll wait on that. But we've got Grim here. He's already prestiged. I was fooling around with the Mirage earlier. It was okay. While I was using Grim, I found one of the new exotics, Infra Radiance. It's the SG-12. I don't think it has a slug round. I think it's regular shotgun shells. But it does have long shot on it and mortar rounds. It was doing pretty well. It was good for clearing crowds while I was using the Mirage as kind of my boss killer. But of course, it was just as I'm, running around doing Guild Strike bosses and stuff. I did actually. I brought her through the Link Forger. She did okay. The Disciple's a pain in the ass now that you can't get up in the church. All right, so what do we think? We want to try these VSTs? The VS Recon? That might be a good check. Or do we want to go through? Do you want me to use the Ion? I can do that if you want. How do I check? I know she has an Ion, but I guess if I just click on her.
Hope for peace. Prep for
Yeah,
war.
she's got sharpshooter. All right, so the damage says 216 damage. Wow, that's low. They did nerf that pretty big, huh? compared to the Shadow is 588. So you get 3 rounds out of this, so 216 times 3, so it's like a 600 damage shot. The Shadow's 588. The Recon is 896, that's strong. Hawker, 784, 896. So the Strider, Hawker, Recon, those are going to be strong. The Shadow's not bad. That's got a better fire rate than the other ones, doesn't it? 86 RPM. Yeah, it shoots faster. Yeah, the Shadow might actually be the way to go. Yeah, the Ion now, 216, 3-round burst. You're right. I don't know if I would use that. I'm only prestiging one operator. They nerf both the Ion and the Arrow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't miss the Arrow all so much. I mean, the Arrow was like the #1 gun all season 1 and 2. Finally, you know, when they put out the exotic mods, you could put explosive rounds. The Ion took over. I was sick of using the Arrow anyway. I'm okay with that. Still smokes the rest of fire rate. It does, yeah. It does fire a lot quicker. So, you know, the 3-round burst, 600 rounds, higher fire rate. It probably puts it on par, honestly. I bet all the snipers are fairly close now. It just doesn't have that single shot punch anymore. But yeah, so I've got 50-50. She's got the Hyper Surge. These can go... These are not a main loadout weapon anymore. Maybe I can try the new Marksman. This one's at 182. Compare it. The Warden is at a 210. The Nova Line's at 195. It's a 2-round burst. The new one's got a fire rate of 364. The Swordfish I was never impressed with. Yeah, honestly, this one's going to be on par with like the Warden. 182 at 364. The Warden is 210 at 308. And the Wardens are only good because you get the pistol conversion. You can have them akimbo, so you got 2 at once, so it puts out some good damage. Yeah, you know what? It might actually be good. The fire rate, though, at 235 is kind of weak. 195, so it'd be like 400 per shot. I want to give these a try, the VST. I get the Recon with explosive. See, I got to do it. See, I did all this testing in season 3. I got to do it all again. It's like, what's better now? Is it still explosives or is sharpshooter better now? I'm just going to run straight to the new glitch fracture. We'll run through with Faulkner here and see how it goes. But yeah, there's a bunch of new calling cards here. Kill 100 zone 3 or higher enemies with no more than 10 seconds between each kill. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if you can get that done in the glitch fracture, because I don't know about in the map if you can ever get 100 enemies in a row without 10 seconds between them. It might be difficult. The new operation was kind of fun. It was nice that you could start it in like zone 1, then it moves to zone 2, 3, 4. So you can prestige a character and run through. That's what I was doing with Grim. I prestiged and just did the operation with her and got her back up. She's almost ready to prestige again. None of the steps seemed all that hard. There was a couple that tripped me up. There was one where like you had to kill a VTOL in a certain area in zone 2, but I couldn't find a VTOL. Finally, after like 3 games, I was able to get a couple.
The glitch exposing the command node is close.
But other than that, it was pretty straightforward. You just have to find, I forget what they're called, but like network terminals, and just interact with the network terminal. There's like a thing that pops up on the screen that tells you hot and cold, the signal is weak or strong, something like that. So it directs you toward the terminal. Once you find it, you just use it and you move on. I think the Ion is still the meta, just doesn't feel as great anymore. I hope so. Honestly, you know, it was so strong, it needed a nerf. It was just, you know, they made a good point in the patch notes that,
Prepare yourself.
you know, it was hard to release content that was balanced for the Ion, because then that content would be too strong for every other gun. Conversely, if they balance it for every other gun, then the Ion just makes it trivial, right? Like it did in Season 3. So they did need to nerf it. And I hope they didn't kill it so bad that it's unusable. Like, it should just be on par with the rest, right? Oh my god, I didn't... Shit. I didn't do attachments. This gun is bone stock. Oh, man. That's not good. That's a shame. These are supposed to be akimbo with like 200 rounds each. That was the whole point of running this one, because you wouldn't have to keep reloading. You just unload on them. Ah, I can't believe I did that. Find the weak spot. Pretty strong. There we go.
Safe zone sector secure.
50 per hit. There's the VS Recon here. Oh. Okay. I don't have crash cart. That's not good. Yeah. I mean, that is strong.
Objective complete. Severe corruption eliminated.
That's pretty convincing right there. Yeah, quick reset. Honestly, I was thinking about it. Just Alt F4. I know. I hate it though. I think this will be the test here. This was a little
Prepare yourself.
not tough, but I don't know if I'll have the firepower to get through this. So we'll see. If this gets sketchy, then I might Alt F4. But hey, if I can get through it with the bone stock VST, imagine how good they are with attachments.
Remain inside safe zone.
And now that I know what to expect, it's actually not as intimidating. Ooh, yeah, well. It's like a whole mag to get rid of one guy. Jesus, the scope. Yeah, I'm about halfway through, and these guys are shredding these cryo tubes. Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to call it. Let me bounce out, and we'll get some attachments on these. I think they'll work well. I just screwed that up, so I apologize. Getting right back in. Just bear with me a second, guys. Just waiting for the reset. There we go. Somebody said, heard the shadow with the shotgun master key, exotic shreds. Somebody else said that, so unless I'm reading that for a second time. Yeah, there'll be something new. Just take a day or two to figure it out. Yeah, everybody's testing now. There'll be a consensus after a little while. Yeah, the recon wasn't bad to begin with. It was just one of those things where the ion was just so good, like it didn't make sense to use it. All right. All right, so there's a Kimbo. We want the hipfire laser. Big mag. I forget, did I do fire rate? Shit. Should go back and watch my video, see my loadout. Oh no, you know what? I think I did this. I think I did the conversion. That's what it was. And then I used a conversion Big Mag. Okay. What? This one. All right. Now I'm remembering. Damage barrel's not worth it. That's what I remember. I might have used a different barrel, but that's all right. I think, in fact, I might have used a damage barrel when I tried it last time. All right, everything else good though? Skills, ballistic shell. No, let's put crash cart. Dozer, eagle eye, berserker. Okay. He's got shattered phoenix. Okay, yeah, he's fine. All right, take two. It was before the buff to headshot. That's true. So basically, what happened was, apparently, sharpshooter was giving the snipers an additional 33% headshot bonus. So they took it off a sharpshooter and they just put it on the guns directly. So now what I'm thinking is you're basically getting the best of both worlds with explosive rounds, plus you're getting the bonus damage from sharpshooter. The only difference is you're not getting it on like a upper body shot. You're still only getting it on a headshot. So you actually have to hit the headshot. And I don't think they gave that 33% boost to the ion. So like they gave all the other snipers a 33% boost on the headshot damage, but then they took the ion's damage and they dropped it down. So all the other snipers came up, the ion came down, and now I assume they're probably on the level playing field. We'll have to see. But yeah, I was using the recon, the strider, and the hawker to one-shot the link forger boss all along. You know, I would go through with whatever gun I was using, and then as my secondary, like this guy, I would have the recon in my hip pocket and go through the whole link forger glitch, get to the end, then just one-shot the skybreaker. You know, so they were always strong. My controller's not working. There we go.
You're approaching a guild command center. Clear it out and kill the commander.
So if anything, now they're just even stronger. So definitely, you know, the snipers could all have a turn there.
Tagging waypoint.
The glitch exposing the command node is close. Good luck in there.
Oh. It's a lot of levels, it is. But I mean, if it's just one of the strongest guns, why not use it anyway, you know? And then, to that point, you know, like, did you max out the ion? You know, did you really notice it? I maxed it out and I didn't even notice. Because it was so strong. I was using it in everything. And before I knew it, it was maxed out, you know, not even paying attention. Now, obviously, if you don't play as much, you might not max it out, but you'd be surprised. It might not take that long. Alright, let's see how these do akimbo. Camo's cool in the dark. It's like day glow. I don't even know if I even prestige the ion. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's not play as much. I don't even want to know how many hours I put into this game. Too many. Yeah, that's what I remember with the VSTs. Much better. I think that's the way. Use the VSTs to clear out the hordes, and then you just hit the boss with the VS Recon or something like that. That's the way to go.
Eliminate severe corruption.
Slippery. need plates. It's hard to hit the little faces on this guy. No, I mean if you have a reboot, it's got the grenade rounds and mortar. I mean, yeah, that's tough to give up. I would feel bad prestiging that. I prestiged Grim. She had the Ion and Arrow, so I really didn't care. It was fine.
Objective. Remain inside safe zone.
Crossing cluster.
So these don't suffer from that firing delay that the Wardens had for whatever reason. I reload, I pull the trigger, and they start shooting, so it feels a lot better. The Wardens definitely have the damage potential, but it's more of a boss killing weapon than a horde clearer, even though they have explosive rounds. But these are perfect for clearing a horde.
Cluster grenade set.
We got Oscar now.
Objective: eliminate severe corruption.
Still no weak spot. So like, go ahead and stun me. I'll just unload my mag on you. You know. Oh. I don't know if you noticed, but I had unlimited ammo for a minute there. That was Phoenix Burst kicked in. Have to be careful. It's hard to see. He's got like not a stun grenade, but the little traps that you throw down on the ground. He throws them down. It's hard to see him in the snow. Shock stick. Right there.
Objective complete. Severe corruption eliminated.
Yeah, you know, having to
Sectors detected.
prestige an operator where you really like their guns, it sucks. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can find them again. It is just RNG, so it's a matter of opening crates, opening crates, opening crates. That's all it comes down to.
Objective: secure the zones.
Sometimes you'll get lucky, sometimes you won't. So those beehives were just on the third wave, right? So I'll make sure I do an outdoor wave again so I can hit those easily. Jesus. I wonder why I'm getting hit so harder. You know what? This character has Eagle Eye. You know what it is? Because the other one had Daredevil, so the melee hits didn't matter. That's the difference. Alright, it's not Eagle Eye, it's the lack of Daredevil. I was looking for an ammo box and I was standing on it. Alright, so I gotta be careful not to get meleeed. which is easier said than done. Jesus. All they do is swarm.
Cluster grenade set. I've been hurt worse.
I mean, I'm almost wondering if you need to use like ballistic shell. Will that stop them from meleeing you? I'm not sure I really want to be without crash cart though. I got Yeesh.
Be advised. Zone available.
Man. There's a self-revive on the toilet if you need it. I'm trying to think of which zone do I defend that's going to let me kill the beehives. I don't think it really matters. I'm running for my life pretty much the whole time. Outside. Whatever. Jesus. I'm surprised how much of a difference Daredevil made there. So were the beehives, I guess, with the bear. That's right, okay.
Objective: eliminate severe corruption.
Haven't hit a critical hit yet. Hmm. 15, I'm doing a little more damage. Get dizzy doing this. Ooh, right there in the head. How do I repeat that? How do I find the beehives? Okay, I already messed this one up. Was that in 20 seconds? I don't think it was. But, alright, so hitting him in the face for a couple times did like 78,000 damage. And it was immediately after I blew up that fireball or whatever that was right there. There, right there. Alright. I just gotta try to hit that spot, I guess? Yep. Right in his forehead. Stuck on something. Not a good time to reload. Hey, alright, there we go. Got it. Thanks for the tip, guys. Now, I assume I have to dodge these knives that are coming down? Or is that just atmosphere? I don't know if this is doing more damage or not. Like, do I just lay into him? Obviously safer to snipe him. I guess if you can hit the critical spot reliably with the sniper, that would be better, but I was lucky if I was hitting it like 20% of the time.
Severe corruption eliminated.
He's vulnerable when you blow off the globs of honey on his body and face. Okay. I figured it was something like that. Just gotta pay attention to do that more often.
You didn't disappoint, Soldier. You've taken down a command node, but the fight's not over yet. Karma was able
He's
to
already got
identify
Phoenix
a
Burst, so
central
I'll stay
command
that.
node. It
Good, good.
protects the entire
Oh,
guild
there's two
Sealink
operators
network.
down.
The more command nodes you take down, the closer we get to finding
So
it.
yeah, my last operator, so she's got the soul call, so I mean that would do the most of the legwork. It's just I gotta replace the 1911 loadout. So I could really put just about anything in there. What do you want me to try? You want me to try that Novaline? You want me to do the Ion? The new Marksman? Alright, so we're going to run with 50-50 now. We got to replace the 1911. She's got the Hyper Surge with Sharpshooter, so that's like the boss killer. I need something that'll clear hordes. I don't know what to use. Did they say they were adding grenade rounds to loadout 1911s? I don't think so. I would be shocked, only because you can run them akimbo. I think they're trying to avoid that. They did increase the damage though, so I suppose I could run with them. Let me. Oh, I prestige them, so they're not permanent unlock. I can unlock that. Let me do that. Oh yeah, it's full auto. Full auto akimbo. I think that's why. So with your loadout, you can make them full auto akimbo, then you put the grenade bullets on it. They'd just be insane. Oh, that's some recoil. Yeah. Earlier, first last Kevin's asking, have I prestiged anyone yet? Yeah. Earlier today, when I was going through the operation steps, I prestiged Grim, one of my operators. The first prestige is available at 66. Unfortunately, it's not at level 60. I didn't really expect it to be, but I was kind of hoping. But I prestiged Grim.
Someone has to engineer the future.
She's already back up to 63. When I went through the skill track, she ended up with Gunner, Eagle Eye, and Daredevil, which whatever. I'm going to prestige again, so I'm not really going to sweat about what the skills are. Although I did probably 5 games, and there was only 2 of them I was able to get an exotic skill on with the world events. And I think that's going to be the bottleneck. You can run through the glitch fractures on your own or with the team, whenever you want to. But the world events are hard to solo unless you have specific setups usually. And so, yeah, I think that's going to be the bottleneck because now that you prestige, now I have to give her 2 exotic skill tracks to max out. So she'll have to be 69, I guess, 66 plus another 3 to prestige again. Then she adds a second nightmare skill. So again, you have to do 6 exotic skills, 6 glitch fractures, plus all your usual 0 to 60. And then you'd prestige again, I assume, at 72. And do it one more time. And now you get 4 skill tracks 2 exotics, 2 nightmares. So I mean, it's a lot of grinding. I don't think I'd be doing this on like all my operators. So we'll see. And like I was mentioning before, it's a little painful to prestige an operator that has guns that you like. You know, somebody was mentioning they had the operator they were planning to prestige has reboots with the grenade rounds. It's so hard to find those sometimes. It's hard to prestige because you're going to lose you lose whatever gun is in your field acquisition. So, you know, that can influence what operator I decide to prestige. But yeah, for now, now that I finished the operator, the operations, I'm going through now. I have one more to do for the glitch fractures to get that camo. And actually, I didn't even look at these guys' new skins. There we go, Shatter Shock.
Want the job done? Stay out of my way.
I'm not a big fan of Razor anyway. This one is kind of meh. I think Faulkner's was real cool. It's got a red face mask. Yeah, there we go. Oh wow, skull too.
The strong embrace it.
That's kind of cool. I thought it was more black. I didn't realize it was a green. In the art with the patch notes, it looked more of a black. But we will try it with 50-50 now. Would be the last one I need. Let me see. She's got the hyper surge with sharpshooters. Everything should be good to go. She has Gunner, Bulldozer, Daredevil. Alright, at least she's got Daredevil again. Bulldozer, she does not have Berserker. So I have to manage that. She has Graviton and Phoenix Burst. Graviton might actually be good for all the melee hits. I will not have Shattered Shield, but I do have Phoenix Burst. Okay. Alright, I will be right back. I'm going to go grab a drink. My water bottle is just about empty. So yeah, getting through the new operation didn't take too long. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 games. And pretty much that time was enough to prestige Grim, get her leveled up through 60, do a bunch of the opening steps, and then I could focus on the remaining steps from there, try to do the world events and all that stuff.
Setting waypoint.
Yeah, I remember Season 3 Reloaded, going through the Act 2 operation. It seemed to take me longer, because it had some of those steps that, like, you had to have the thermal spike at the time. You know, it took them a while to patch that.
The glitch exposing the command node is close. Good luck in there.
There wasn't anything like that in this season's operation. It was all pretty much just go in, do the specific tasks. Finding a couple of those network things were a little tricky, but once you get used to that, they were pretty easy to find. So I didn't take too long to go through. The thing that took me the longest was that I didn't get to start right away. So update came out at noontime local for me. But of course I was working, so I couldn't log on right away. So I didn't really get to start till dinner time. Luckily my wife took care of the kids mostly, so I've been able to focus on that since I got off of work and get that done. So it really only took me a few hours. And yeah, I jumped on stream just before I finished the operations. And that's actually not bad. Not a ton of ammo, but kind of a backup weapon. Having the graviton rounds on him. Oh, look at that fast replay from Gunner. I like it. Alright, so here's the Hyper Surge. This is what I think is going to be like the top gun. Oof. Maybe? Maybe not? Did the sharpshooter nerf hit the LMG too? I don't know, it doesn't seem to be as strong as it used to. Alright, it still cranks on the boss damage. Single target damage is good. It's just not really a crowd clearer. Which it never really was. Sharpshooter makes it easy to get the crits. Oh, you can see this health meter just shrinking. Yeah, I think you pair this with the Wardens or the reboot. Maybe a loadout so-called with the reboot. I think that'll be the meta. Use a reboot for clearing crowds. Use this for killing bosses. I think that's going to be the way to go.
Prepare yourself.
If you can figure out a loadout, I'll play with the Wardens. If there's another loadout that maybe removes that sprint to fire penalty, I don't know what that was all about. But if we get rid of that, they would feel a lot better. I didn't notice that the last time. I'm going to compare... I'll go look at my video and compare the build that I was using with the one I had previously. Who knows? I could have changed something. You never know. Maybe those aren't as viable as they used to be. And I may struggle here because the 1911s don't clear the crowd quick enough, and the so-call is just kind of a single target damage. Yeah, the one weakness with this loadout right now, they really don't have a crowd clearer. This should actually do really good against Oscar now. With Sharpshooter, hopefully it gives me, yep, critical damage. That'll go a lot better than before.
Cluster grenade going out.
Objective complete. Severe corruption eliminated. Danger. Corrupted data sectors detected. Prepare yourself.
Alright. So yeah. This might be rough with the mannequins. We'll have to see.
Objective. Secure the zones. Be advised. Zone available.
Hoping to not do that.
Be advised. Zone available.
Stick with the ones I know, right? Guy took a shortcut. I feel like the new skill track is like tailor-made for this. Because you take reduced damage, and enemies that do damage to you take damage themselves. So I bet if you use that, Daredevil, and like Shattered Shield, maybe the Turtle Shell one, I bet you can just stand there and just tank the damage and not really worry about it. This is kind of crazy, just like... I'm literally running for my life the entire time. And I almost feel like shooting the enemies is pointless because they just keep respawning. So like they're coming back as quick as I'm killing them. Man. This is only the second wave, right? I still gotta do a whole nother wave. God damn.
Be advised, zone available.
I guess we do the one up here again. The devil you know. looks like Act 4 characters will be, I assume you mean Mason, Harper, and Samuels, because there's a calling card for getting kills while having them equipped. Prioritize prestiging and building them out. That's actually not a bad call, yeah. I didn't see that calling card, but yeah, that's probably a good tip. If there's one available for him, yeah. Yikes. And yeah, if you're gonna prestige anyone, that would be my recommendation. It would be the characters that are likely to be in the next act. You know, those are the ones you're gonna want the strongest. Mason was already in one of the other acts though, wasn't he? The first one? One of the first couple. Remember that. Actually, I think it was Act 2, because he was part of the Link Forger, right? Or was he Root Crasher? I don't remember now. I did them backwards, so it gets me confused. I did Link Forger first, and then I went in and did the Root Crasher stuff. Jesus. Did you tank it? Almost done. Alright. Jesus.
All zones secured.
Alright, so I want to clear the honey off of his body and face. Is that what I want to do?
Eliminate severe corruption.
And then you could get criticals. Sharpshooter, I'm already getting criticals, so that helps. I see what you mean. Shoot it enough and it comes off. notice you can't get on top of this building. I'm sure that's intentional. Go.
Throwing cluster.
I wonder if that hurts. If I can lure him into it, does it hurt the bear? Whoop.
Sending cluster.
Alright,
Severe corruption eliminated.
that's it.
Severe corruption eliminated. All corrupted sectors purged.
You didn't disappoint, soldier. You've taken down a command node, but the fight's not over yet. Karma was able to identify a central command node. It protects the entire Guild C-Link network. The more command nodes you take down, the closer we get to finding it. Get back out there and take down more nodes by purging those glitches.
Alright, that's all 3 operators. Oh. But I do think the Hypersurge is the way to go with the better crowd clear, like the reboot. I wonder if the crossbow... I'm pretty sure the Ravager, the crossbow, didn't that get a buff too? I wonder if that's a little better. It wasn't bad the last time I used it, it just wasn't anything special, but... if you're not using it as a main, you're just using it to clear hordes, might work well. Yeah, I think that's the next priority now, is figuring out, not necessarily the meta, I guess, but what are some strong guns to run that can get us through this glitch fracture quickly. Because I think this is the one to farm now. You could do virus injection, and I think it's the same thing. As long as you have a strong enough gun, you get through that Rhino stage. That's really the only, I don't want to call it difficult, but maybe dangerous part. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend farming on the Root Crasher or Link Forger anymore. Check out her new... Oh, sorry. I am obviously tired. I apologize. I'm not as excited about these skins as I was when I first saw the artwork. The green and red isn't as cool as what I thought it was. I thought it was black and red. And then the red eyes are
Let's cause a
kind
bit
of
chaos.
campy. They look more like zombies than anything else. Which maybe that's what they were going for, but like if we go back here. Yeah, like see that artwork to me look like now that I know they're green, I see it. But when I first saw that in the patch notes, I thought it was black and red. And you can't see the red eyes on Razor and 50. But then going back and looking at their skins, it's very clear, right? He's fine. I thought it was a red mask. I didn't realize it was a skull. That's not as big a deal. But the green instead of black kind of kills it for me. And Razor, it's whatever. I don't like them anyway, but the red eyes kind of... I don't know. Looks cheesy to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But yeah, they're done. They're going to resume on Grim. Get her all prestiged up. And Dan, if you're still there, where did you see the calling cards? Are they in here, or did somebody like data mine them? Are they dark ops or... Broken mirror, wall breaker. Oh, are they in the new? What? Now wait a minute. So there's calling cards for getting kills while having them equipped. Okay. There's not necessarily that it's the same calling cards that we have now. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Get 1,000 kills while above 50 combat rating with Mason, 50-50, Harper, or Samuels. Okay. So I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, okay. After you prestige, when you got kills with him. Okay. So there's this one here, and this is just part of the current thing. And it's called the Classics because I think Mason, 50-50, Harper, and Samuels, if you played the campaign, they were like the first operators that you worked with. So I don't know if they'll be in the next glitch operation, glitch fracture, whatever. They might, you never know. But Mason was already in one, so I not that I'd be surprised because I think they did Anderson twice. But 50-50 they just did now. So maybe Harper or Samuels, because I don't think they were in any glitch fractures. So good possibility that they'll be included. But yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Some of these pretty easy. This one here, akimbo attachments, just get kills, whatever. That's easy enough. Silent Blade, 10 finishing moves. That'll probably be easiest using active camo. Kill an enemy with the death machine while airborne 25 times. That sounds annoying more than anything. You gotta wait for Death Machine to charge up, then find a group of enemies, jump off a building and shoot them. Kinetic jump, maybe. But it's like, I hate challenges like this because it's just setting up such an unnatural situation. You know, like I like the challenges where it's this, you know, kills while akimbo. You can just build your gun that way and then you'll naturally get it. Kills while airborne with a specific ability is just, I don't know, it's tedious. But this one, I'm trying to think of ways to get this one done. Kill 100 zone 3 or higher enemies with no more than 10 seconds between each kill. A couple seasons ago, you could probably do that in zone 3 on the golf course or something because there was just that many zombies. But now they nerfed it, so you don't have 100 zombies in the same area at once. And then nightmare zones, you might get lucky and have that many come at you, but I don't think you're necessarily going to kill 100 in a row with no more than a 10-second break. Those zombies are tanky, so it takes a little bit to kill them, and then, you know, obviously you've got to reload. I don't know where you would do that. I wonder. So you know the disciples in tier 3, they continuously spawn zombies. So I wonder if you can get like 2 or 3 of those to group together and just have them continuously spawning zombies at you, and then you could kill them. You could probably kill them fast enough. That's probably the way to do that. Oh, the mega. Yeah. But see, those are nightmare difficulty, aren't they? You'd really have to use the strong guns then to be able to. You wouldn't want to do something like the so-call because then you've got a long reload. You need something with a quick reload. You'd be spamming the reboot probably. That's definitely a possibility though. Yeah, mega. Huh. We'll figure it out. All right, what time we got? It's midnight. Man. I wanted to try to put a video out tonight, but I'm not going to be able to do that. Let's run another. We don't necessarily have to go to the glitch fracture, but let's. The opening one's a squishy. Yeah, true. What gun we want to look at? We want to try the new one? KRS? I don't have any attachments. That's all we got. What is she running? Oh, she got the shotgun secondary. Yeah, we'll want to find a better. Better field acquisition than that shotgun. Although she's almost ready to prestige again, so maybe I don't. I gotta finish the weekly challenges too. I got a few of those already, not even trying. They're just... What do we got? 150 kills with abilities or equipment. Yeah, see, that's natural. Eliminate 50 enemies and guild checkpoints. Okay. And complete the mystery cargo 3 times. Alright, so I need 2 mystery cargos, guild checkpoints, and then the other one just... That'll finish naturally. Alright, so we'll be looking for the guild strikes, the world event, all the usual stuff. Get her leveled up and then we can prestige again. Obviously won't finish that tonight, but I think we'll do one more game here and we'll see how this new gun feels. And tomorrow I can do some more testing and you can see what the meta is shaping out to be. Try to get a video out tomorrow as well.
Objective sighted.
There's a shipping container in the AO. Might be useful. Take down the door.
Under fire!
Well done. Container secure.
Nothing? Barely even got a reward for that. So the exotic SG-12 here, it comes with that dual action trigger, so you pull the trigger once, it fires, and you let go and it fires again. That's kind of cool. Although it still doesn't feel like it fires any faster than the single action trigger, so I don't know.
There's a guild command center nearby. Clear it out and kill the commander.
Taking fire!
Accessing door locks.
You're in. Planning any more ops? HVT kill confirmed.
Weapon damage optimized.
Actually, that fire rate's not bad. I noticed the siren is in boxes now. I was not impressed with the siren when I tested it before. They increase the damage it does, but the bullet velocity is just so slow. It's very hard to use. Hello, open. Nah, nothing good here.
Move on that objective.
Attacking now.
I'm hit!
I've marked some guild charging stations nearby. Cut the power.
Got a guild convoy nearby. Whatever it's up to can't be good. Break it up.
You're nearing the quarantine command center. Stop the toxin from getting out.
You know what? Honestly, make this one exotic. Explosive rounds on it or something. Might not be bad.
Hostile grenade! Taking fire!
Hitting pretty strong for just a legendary. Didn't have a whole lot of ammo, but I don't have any attachments on it either. Put an extended mag, you know? Might not be bad.
Tagging waypoint.
I traced comms to a guild officer nearby. Give middle management a haircut. Got an aerial drone near you. Guild's trying to find your location. Shoot it down. Give me access through your C-Link and I'll overheat the station.
There's a command
Of course it's
center
Colossus.
nearby.
Why wouldn't it be Colossus?
Shut it down.
There's a quarantined command center nearby. Stop the toxins from getting out.
Yeah. I'm very strong against these elites.
Under fire.
I noticed they got rid of the Disciple. One of the elites that spawned there was usually a Disciple. It's another Mangler now.
Taking fire. Marking target location. That's a grenade. Set.
Alright, well, we got a bunch of people doing Colossus, so hopefully they know what they're doing.
What the hell is happening right now? Got a checkpoint nearby. Eliminate all enemies and weaken the guild's foothold.
Visual on a hostile.
Guild vetoes in the AO. Could be a handful. Bring it down or steer clear.
There's a command center nearby leaking toxin. Find the source and shut it down.
Accessing reactor chamber.
No messing with the foot. Wait for everyone else to come in. Unless they get squished by the feet. Ready? Oh, I forgot I got a camera grind with this thing. Headshots. Oh, this guy's dead already. Oh, that's great.
Taking fire.
Guy was standing right next to it and didn't shoot it. This gun might not be bad. You get some attachments on it. Now that it's exotic.
Core is taking critical damage.
other one went. Oh, we got it. All right. One. Hit that one again. Anybody else get one more? Wasn't it here? Oh my god, I'm stuck. Hey, we found it. Yay.
Gotta stay inside the envelope.
You got Shattered Shield 3 now. Alright, where's the other Guild Strike? Tier 4.
Marking target location.
Guild has charging stations nearby. Take them offline and disrupt their ops.
There's a quarantined command center nearby. Stop the toxin from getting out.
You're near a crashed Guild drone. Worth checking for intel.
Blades.
Back online. Make it count.
Get everybody dead. I see dead people.
Basic damage optimized.
Got an ammo cache here.
Alright. That's about everything we needed. Oh, that's right. We needed weeklies. Mystery cargo and guild checkpoints, right? Anything around? This mystery cargo is going to spawn back here, and that's going to be annoying. We'll go do this one.
Tagging waypoint.
Since I'm here,
You're near a guild checkpoint. Clear it and loosen the guild control on the area.
Under fire.
are there no enemies here? That's really weird. Alright.
There's a guild shipping container nearby. Get to it before they do. Step it up. Guild's on you.
My position.
Taking fire. Cluster grenade set. I'm hit.
Look at the movement speed. Holy.
Take the cargo. It's worth more than you'll ever be. I'll have
Death
my
machine.
people reach out.
Transmission restored.
Objective sighted.
That was a checkpoint we just went to. There was no enemies. Need one more mystery cargo.
Marking target location.
There's a shipping container nearby. Might be useful.
Yep. I actually noticed it's in the loadout menu, so it's not necessarily when you go in, or at least not for me. But it happens right after I exfil. If I go look at my weapon, there's suddenly no attachments. The camo's gone, it's just a base weapon. Like you said, the rarity is still there, so if you got it exotic, it's still exotic. But everything, you lose the attachments. That happened like 2 or 3 times with Grim. Happened earlier actually in the stream when I jumped in with, who was it? I think Faulkner. His gun just lost all its attachments.
For the guild anyway.
Can't open this. There we go. Alright, should have been all I needed there. I think the last one is the guild checkpoints.
Move on
Right
that
here.
objective.
There's a guild convoy en route. Tap the vehicle nav system so we can locate it.
Got a checkpoint nearby. Eliminate all enemies and weaken the guild's foothold.
Hostile detected.
There you are. Right here. Hostile here.
Give me that noggin.
Smash him. No.
You wiped him out. Guild won't be using that checkpoint anytime soon.
Walk it off.
Ultralight mod is just making it actually harder to shoot.
That's you now. Your toxin levels are too high.
These guys counting? No. Probably just the human enemies. I need another checkpoint.
Objective
Yeah.
sighted.
You're near a guild checkpoint. Clear it out and loosen the guild's foothold.
My position. I'm hit.
Hostiles incoming.
That it? Alright.
That
killed himself.
That area for a while.
Alright, I don't think I'll be going through the new glitch fracture with these guns. I'm honestly not sure if I can do
You're coming up on a
virus
guild convoy.
injection.
Bet we could use whatever they're transporting.
You're nearing the quarantine command center.
The glitch exposing the command node is close. Good luck in there.
I'll give it a shot in the no, not that one. This one.
Tagging waypoint.
I don't think the guns are quite strong enough, but it's really just the Rhino that's potentially trouble, and I don't know. We'll see. So the weekly challenge got the new special weapon. I forget the name of it, but it had
I've got eyes on a
homing
guild
bullets or
officer
something
near
like
you.
that on
End
it.
him.
No, I didn't get the second exotic yet. I just got level 3 Shattered Shield. And I couldn't tell if you could add the second exotic skill right away or if you had to get the first one level 3 first. So I just did Shattered Shield level 3 so I didn't accidentally replace it.
Taking fire.
But they also moved virus injection. It's over here now instead of over at the courtyard. But yeah, next time I go in and do a rolled event, it'll add my second exotic skill. And I'm really not sure which one I would want for the second one. Like, Shattered Shield is clearly number 1. Resurrection is kind of... I don't know. All Resurrection does is
Corrupted data sectors detected.
automatically
Prepare
refreshes
yourself.
your self-revive if you need to. But like the only time I've ever really needed to use a self-revive is occasionally in a glitch fracture, and they're laying around on the ground all over the place. So it's like, do you really need it? After going through the new glitch fracture, now I'm thinking maybe that, I forget what it's called. It's the turtle shell one. Might be worth having. The one that protects you from damage from behind. It might be good for that specific glitch fracture. But other than that, it'd be like Conjuration maybe. What's the other one? Celebration, I think. Oh my god, the aim assist is taking me off of that. What?
This doesn't look good.
What the hell was that?
Objective complete. All cradle growths destroyed. Objective: eliminate severe corruption.
What? How am I dying? They buff this guy? Oh, he comes up there now. They patched all the cheese strats. This thing was actually doing some decent damage on his crits. Like 15,000, I think? 9,000? I'm using Eagle Eye on Grim, so who knows what bonus got applied. Ooh, that really wipes your plates fast now. Jesus, again?
Get over here!
I used to like when you used the lasers. I guess you don't want that anymore. Here I am thinking the Rhino was the only trouble.
Objective complete. Severe corruption eliminated.
Yeah, I didn't see the second exotic slot either. I assume it'll just show up when you
Corrupted data
pick your
sectors
second
detected. Prepare yourself.
exotic skill. I don't know. I almost wondering to keep Crash Cart until the end and then run back and grab Ballistic Shell. I'm gonna keep dying. Like I'm hitting a wall or something? What am I not?
Taking fire!
Download complete. Reload required.
Oof. Oh, that's not good. I ran right through all those drones.
Under fire! They hit
Man.
me! Taking fire!
Severe corruption eliminated.
I think I placed the ballistic shell wrong. I didn't get quite in the right spot.
destruction.
Oh my god.
Doesn't look good.
That was 100% on me.
I'm compromised.
What is that from?
Get over here.
Fuck
Look
me.
good.
Are you shitting me? Is there even another self around? I don't have time to grab plates. Come on. What do they do? Add all these little mini guys? I don't remember them. Oh my god, I can't win. Literally. They buffed this. Oh, that's an Alt F4 and I'm not logging back in. That's gonna be enough for me. I'm exhausted. I'm playing sloppy, and they've apparently buffed the glitch fractures, so they're not cheeseable anymore. I appreciate everyone hanging out tonight. All in all, I think the new update is mostly good. Obviously, I'm not thrilled about some of the changes they made to the glitch fractures, but you know, hey, it's supposed to be a challenge, right? It shouldn't be that easy. I'm on the fence about Prestige. I'm okay with it being more grindy. You know, it gives us something to do, but at the same time, it's kind of a lot. So I don't think I'll be doing it on a bunch of operators, but the new operations are fun. The new glitch fracture is fun. I think once we get used to the bear and how tanky it is, find the better weapons, it'll be fun to do. But yeah, at any rate, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Thanks again. It was fun doing this. I'm going to try to put out another video tomorrow on the glitch fractures. I'll see if I can find some tips on that and share those with you all. But yeah, I'm going to call it. That's enough for tonight. Again, you know, I've said it a billion times, but thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate everything, you guys hanging out and everything. So have a good night. I will catch you on the next stream or video. Thanks, everyone.